Whether or not you liked the first 3 episodes of Andor, I think we can all agree that the pacing of these 3 episodes was very, very slow. And we're going to talk about it, you guys. But first up, what's going on? Welcome back to Sector for Nerds. I'm Ryan Brower. Today, we're here to talk about the first 3 episodes of Andor. If I sound really shitty, it's because I am feeling really shitty because I'm currently battling a cold. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm someone who likes to do a lot of reaction videos to fan-made Star Wars content, such as fan films and tribute videos, and I also like to do a lot of discussions on the latest episodes that appear on Disney Plus from both Star Wars and Marvel. We're going to be doing it with Andor, we're currently doing it with She-Hulk, and we're going to do it with every single Star Wars and Marvel show that gets released on Disney Plus like we've been doing from the start. So make sure you guys subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps me out. Thanks, guys. So judging from the reactions that I've seen online so far, it seems that people are really liking this show. Based off of the early reviews that were coming out about this episode, now granted, I never read any of them, but I have gone back and read a couple things since now that the first 3 episodes have been released, and it seems like people were really happy about this show. So I know in what I'm about to say that I know I'm in the minority when it comes to this opinion, but I did not like this at all. Let me get this straight. It took 3 episodes, over 2 hours, which is basically like a movie length, right? Or close to a movie length, just for him to get off world. So now it kind of makes me understand why they wanted to release 3 episodes on the premiere date, because I think they knew, like, if they released 1 episode at a time, there would be a lot of fan backlash towards these episodes. Now, the reason why, like, I'm still a little optimistic about the show going forward is that now that we are off-world, we might be able to get some other stuff that could end up being pretty cool. But, like, the way they set this up to me, like, I just did not like it. And again, that's just my opinion. I realize that there's a lot of people who do like this show, and you know what? I'm glad that you guys like it. In my humbled opinion, this is the worst Star Wars for me since Solo. Man, I'm just like waiting for Tales of the Jedi at this point and Bad Batch Season 2, which I really hate that Bad Batch has been delayed at this point. I really miss that show. And man, it sucks that I don't like this show, because like I never go into a show thinking like, oh, I'm gonna hate this. Like I always try to have optimism no matter what the show is, even if it's something I'm not relatively excited for or have as much excited for like Andor. But I was like, all right, let's see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? And oh my gosh, I just felt so bored watching these episodes. It just didn't feel like Star Wars to me. And look, I get it. Everyone's not gonna like every single show that comes out, right? Like that's just, not realistic. I'm not a big fan of Andor. For those who've been watching my She-Hulk videos, you know I haven't been a fan of that show, which makes me worry about the quantity aspects of these companies. I get that quantity can be important, but I think that quality is even more important. Let me know in the comments if you guys actually liked these episodes, and if you did, more power to you, and if you didn't like them, then whatever, that's your opinion. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion, guys. If everyone had the same opinion about everything, life would be boring. Having a different opinion doesn't make you toxic, it doesn't make you a bad person. I really don't have much to talk about in terms of the episodes itself, because it felt like not much happened. Like at the end of the day, as I was kind of saying before, like it took 3 episodes to tell the story of Cassian getting off world, right? Like he killed those 2 troopers. He's trying to make money to get off world. His friend betrays him. I will say the one character that did slightly intrigue me was the character that was played by Stellan Skarsgård, who, for those who don't know, is the actor who plays Eric Selvig in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and also Bootstrap Bill Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean. He's also had a bunch of other roles as well, but that's what I known him most for. It was just kind of like unfortunate that we didn't get as much with him just in terms of like newer content, because a lot of the scenes that we got with him in this episode was stuff that was already released online prior to the episode, right? Like they had the sneak peek and stuff, they had the Disney Plus If you went on there, there was a couple scenes with him that they showed. So it wasn't like they showed anything new. But that being said, I am curious to learn more about his character going forward in the coming episodes. Here's the thing though, you guys, like most of the Disney Plus shows so far, especially the live action ones, have only been like 6 to 8 episodes per season. And if that were the case, we would probably already be halfway through Andor and I'd be like, all right, this show might be doomed to suck. But there's 12 episodes in Andor, and that's just in season 1. They're also planning a season 2 as well. So I'm not ready to say that the show sucks yet, but I felt like this was a very bad way to start this show, and I don't know if like these are episodes that I'm ever gonna go back and watch again. Listen, I could come back for the next 9 weeks and be like, oh my gosh, this could be like the best stuff ever. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. I will say this though, if the rest of Andor is like these first 3 episodes, I feel like I've got a long 9 weeks ahead of me. But I do still have some optimism, you guys. I really do, because I think that, you know, this was kind of just their way of setting up the stage for Andor to go and do his thing. Do I think it needed to be 3 episodes? No, you probably could have easily gotten this done in 1, maybe 2 at most. At the end of the day, this was the route that the directors chose to take it. That's the way they took it. But hopefully I'll come back here for the next 9 weeks and I'll have some more positive things to say about Andor. I really do. You guys know I love Star Wars. I never want companies like Star Wars or Marvel to fail because I'm such big fans of those companies. I love the product that they put out there most of the time, but then occasionally I'll just run into a couple shows, you guys, where I watch it and I'm just like, I'm just not that interested in what's going on. All right, you guys, I think that's going to wrap up our discussion for today. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with others to help support the channel. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Andor so far, and I will see you guys next time.
Hello there.